Welcome into the recap of the Bears 2023 draft. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by Chevy Drive, Chicago.com, your Chicagoland Chevy dealers. Folks, had a chance to make a bunch of calls to people that I trust and respect in the National Football League and get their opinions mixed with my opinions on what Ryan Poles and company just accomplished over the 3 days of the 2023 NFL Draft. Here's what I think. First of all, I love the fact that he took an offensive lineman at pick number 10. He squeezed an extra fourth rounder out of the Philadelphia Eagles. He was never, ever going to take Jalen Carter. I was told by people that Jalen Carter was not even on their draft board. There was no scenario they were ever going to draft him. And so when pick 9 came and he was sitting there, it made a lot of sense to deal the pick. They had other teams call, but Ryan so wanted Darnell Wright, the right tackle from the University of Tennessee, that he was unwilling to go farther than one pick down. Tells you what he thought of this young man. One of the guys I spoke to today, I went to college with, he works in the league, and he said, Cap, this kid's a beast. He is going to be a 10-year fixture at right tackle, and he will play in multiple Pro Bowls. I hope he's right. That is exactly what the Bears need. Name me the last time that they spent a first-round pick in the top 10 on an offensive lineman. I believe the answer is Jimbo Covert all the way back in 1983. How insane is that? That Ryan Pace had 4 top 10 picks, never used one on an offensive lineman, and it wasn't like the Bears had the best line in the league. So I really like the Darnell Wright pick. Let's move on from there. They get Gervon Dexter from Florida, defensive tackle. Ryan Poles said at his press briefing that the way he was used at Florida is not the way he's going to be used here, and that's why he was willing to spend a second-round pick on the big D tackle. Very athletic, quick. It's going to take him a little time to adjust, but the Bears really don't have much on the interior, so he should get a chance to play immediately. Then they went out and grabbed Kap Stevenson, the cornerback out of Miami, and multiple people have said this kid will see the field early and often as a rookie. Really solid pick by Ryan Poles. The one that I really like is the young man from South Carolina, Zacch Pickens. Every call I made, Zacch Pickens was a steal. And then I see Todd McShay, who I have a lot of respect for. Todd McShay of ESPN says this was the steal of the draft. How nice is that to hear that about one of the Bears guys? Zacch Pickens, a big D tackle. So if they're throwing numbers at that position where they were so bad last year against the run with Gervon Dexter and now Zacch Pickens, I like that he is trying to address the interior of his defensive line. He didn't do anything about getting somebody that could pressure the passer from the edges. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Then the other one that I really, really like is Roschon Johnson, the running back out of Texas. Just go on YouTube or Google Roschon Johnson and pull up some of his video, and not just a highlight video. Pull up some extended video on him. This kid's a beast. Now look, he had Bijan Robinson ahead of him. Bijan Robinson, everyone's calling a generational talent. Well, guess what? If he is, you're not going to see the field as much as you would hope. The kid the Bears got, I'm getting great reports on him, and watch the tape. I think you'll feel the same way. Tyler Scott, the wide receiver out of Cincinnati, brings a needed element of speed, not a huge win the contested catch battle type guy, but he can absolutely make plays down the field. And then they grabbed Noah Sewell, Terrell Smith, Travis Bell, and Kendall Williamson. The best of that group should be Noah Sewell, who is the brother of Lions standout offensive lineman, Penei Sewell. All in all, I gave Ryan Poles a B on this class. Could trend a little bit higher if the two interior guys are really good. The reason I did not give him a higher grade, he didn't address rush end. And you talk about a team starved for pass rush pressure. The Bears had very little last year. And I know Ryan said you can't fix everything in one off season. That was a problem for me. I thought you needed to find a way to get somebody to get to the quarterback. Will he sign a veteran free agent? Leonard Floyd, Robert Quinn, Yannick Ngakoue, Jadeveon Clowney, Frank Clark. Bunch of guys are out there. I'm hearing they absolutely want to sign one. When? We'll find out. That's my recap of what the Bears did in the 2023 NFL Draft. Trending up. That's a good thing. Take that.